Welcome back, everyone. Going into the second hour here of Maid RPG.
Konnichiwa, minasan.
What he said.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hi!
All right.
Welcome back. Okay.
What's up, Steven?
So, yes, we return to our show already in progress. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And now we have Neko-chan sitting on the floor, just drenched in, like, slime and goo and trash. And, what the hell is his name? D4NK? D4RQ.
Just remembered as Dank, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, but it's not, because it's
Dark.
D4R. It's dark. D4RQ.
Stark. Yeah.
There you go.
Is sitting there over top of you, and it's clear that he's like picking coils of tentacle off from around you and tossing them back into the trash compactor pit. He says, "Oh my, are you all right, Neko-chan? That was really terrifying.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now, I have been sent down here by, what was his name? By Michiko. She says that you would be an excellent person to help fix the broken generator."
Of course she did. Because why would you suggest anybody else? Of course it would be me. It's always me. What do you need?
Well, the generator, it's broken.
I don't know how to fix that.
But, you're so good at it. I've seen you fix so many things around the station.
Okay, look,
Won't you help?
I have to be at a thing really soon, so I don't think I can help you, really.
We see like a smash cut of his like big, huge, sad anime eyes with like tears brimming in them.
Oh my gosh, okay, I'll help you until I have to go, okay?
Excellent. Come with me. He goes running off through level gamma, like maybe his feet are like spinning so fast they're like wheels now, and he's like, yeah. He leads you right to the generator room, past a series of doors, and you get in, and there's like a huge gap that just leads down into the center of the killer sun. And there's a big long walkway out to the center where there's a huge power pylon that's glowing. And there's no railings on any of this shit, of course, because why would anybody build railings?
Right.
And it's all like blacks and blues, and the generator is glowing this like, bright purple. And he just points at it and says, "Look, do you see how broken it is?"
Can I see how broken it is?
It looks pretty normal to you, but it's probably broken. Who knows?
Okay, so what's wrong with it? Because it looks pretty normal, I gotta be honest with you.
Normal, oh my, oh, and he just sort of like runs in a circle.
Okay,
Normal.
all right,
He like pops
calm
in from the top of the
down.
screen. Normal.
Okay, shh.
I like grab onto his head and I'm like,
What's wrong? What's going on?
It's purple.
It sure is.
The indigo power isn't supposed to be used yet. We're only supposed to use it when we're powering up weapons.
Well, maybe we're powering up weapons.
No, the order hasn't been given. It won't be given until 1100 o'clock.
Wait, so you're saying that we will be powering up weapons?
Of course, we're a killer sun. Why wouldn't we power up weapons?
Okay, alright. Well,
am I able to help him? Like, I came down here, but can I help him?
You can use your skill as a maid to like fix the problem.
Okay. Well, I'll start helping him then, I guess. Or
Nice.
try to.
Yeah. Okay, so like he points down the back side of this massive shaft. And there's a ladder that leads all the way down, and then like to a little tiny catwalk that leads halfway around, and then there's another ladder that leads all the way down. And these are like tiny little like non-ladders almost. And he says, "Yes, just go climb down there to that access port and plug in, and I'm sure you can fix it in no time."
Plug in.
To be clear here, this would require an athletics roll to climb down this.
Okay, so I like glance down there and I'm like,
Athletics.
yeah, That's not gonna happen. I'm not doing that.
What?
I will literally die down there if I go down there.
Do you know what would happen? The odds are 90,000 to 1 that the entire space station will explode if we do not power down the reactor generator.
I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to care if everyone here dies. Can you just find someone else?
What if I climbed down with you on my back?
Would that work, Steven?
Totally. That would work.
Oh
Probably.
my gosh. Okay, fine. But this is only because you got me out of that weird tentacle cocoon and it was weirding me out and it was really gross.
It looked pretty gross. Yeah, okay, so like we see a little montage of him like doing doink, 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 doink down the elevator. Down the shaft of this thing. And finally he gets you down to the bottom platform. And you see like there's this big panel that's open and there's all sorts of lights flashing and wires that are sort of sparking and stuff. It's obvious that, yeah, there is a problem here.
Okay. I'll use my maid powers.
Awesome.
Fix it.
Do you pull out like a special like maid station fixing kit or something like that?
You know how like in a lot of anime, girls who are in like sort of Lolita costumes will have their they'll have like the straps on their upper thighs, but they'll have just totally like strange things straps to it.
Yeah, totally.
So like both of my thighs have those, but they've just got random tools.
Nice.
Like random maid tools just always strapped to me.
Yeah, excellent.
So I just like pull up my skirt that's still drenched in slime and start just like pulling out what I need.
Yep, awesome. All right, yeah, roll your skill.
Okay. So, wait, okay, I'm sorry. Explain to me again how I do this.
If you just click the button next to your skill, there's a little D20 icon.
Oh, perfect.
Boom.
Fuck.
There you go. Wow,
That's
that
not
was
perfect
not
at all.
enough. Okay.
Doctor, you failed everything so far.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
I feel bad.
Since we're kind of in the middle of something here, is anybody else like privy to this? Like, say me?
I
Like,
don't,
are we
I don't
hearing
think
any
so.
commotion or okay?
No, this is way down on gamma level. You guys are up on level alpha. You're
Yeah,
way
we're on
okay.
alpha.
You're like
Okay.
10 minutes of elevator rides distant from each other.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna just like circle wipe the screen. And then we see like an external view of the killer sun. And there's this like triangular ship that's just slowly flying towards it. Very, very slowly. The bay doors for the triumphal promenade open. And who's there? Let's see. It is
Roll die.
no. I think it was oh god, what is your name? Names, they're so hard. It's Michiko and Suki. You're both
Okay.
there.
All right.
Okay. All right.
So you're both standing. Are you like standing at attention? How are you standing? Describe your general demeanor.
Go ahead, Octopimp.
I have my arms crossed and I'm leaning up against the wall, like this. Like I'm not quite looking at anybody. I'm kind of like looking down. You see, can't like my bangs kind
Is
of
it like your hair? Yeah, totally.
yeah, kind of like covers my eyes, so it's sort of like grayed out a little bit, and I'm sort of like leaning up against the wall, and I'm like,
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
And Suki?
If you're leaning up against the wall, that was something. Can't do that. Maybe I'm standing there so where I'm like I've got my biceps pushed out with my arms underneath them. And
Yeah.
I'm standing there at attention, just like legs spread a little bit. Just standing.
Yeah.
Very, very attention.
So like yeah, you look almost like a little mannish.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are you like
And I've got like
blushing,
an
or
evil grin. Am I what?
Are you blushing or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so the doors slide open and like fog rolls out and out strides Muramasa. And she's like, imagine if Bayonetta was wearing like a white blouse with a black vest over it, and like her boobs were basically pushing the vest apart. That's what's going on.
Okay. All right.
And she's got a huge whip at her side. And yeah, she just like gestures behind her, and you see like magic force like sparkle along the edge of the door, and it slams shut. And she says, "So, only 2 of you made it. I am disappointed in the other maids, but I am very glad that the 2 of you are here. Now, do you know why I've called you here?" She like cracks her whip in your direction. "Speak!"
I just nod and agree.
Yeah. And then she looks over at Michiko and she cracks her whip at you, and it like pops right in front of your face. What's your reaction to that?
I completely unflinching, and I say, "Please tell me, Goshujin-sama." That's Japanese for master.
Very nice. She says, "Your respect is impressive, and I'm glad that the both of you are here," and she looks you up and down, "presentable. Now, in approximately 7 days, a very important event will happen. My sister, Murasama, will be coming to Killer-san to stay with us. And then, when she is here," and that's when the doors open, and it is Pee-Pee-chan who comes running out late. What do you do, Pee-Pee-chan, when you come running out?
My hair is still wet, like a little bit wet from the shower. You can see like the water underneath my maid outfit, like kind of soaking through my underwear and stuff.
Yeah.
And I try and make myself as proper as possible, and I do the proper like bowing.
The bow curtsy, yeah. She
Yes.
turns around and she just waka! She like whips out at you with her lash. Are you gonna try to avoid it or anything?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah. You get slapped across the face with this lash.
And then so it gets slapped across the face with the lash.
Yes.
I grab it and I just look at her and I giggle.
So let's see here.
And then my overactive imagination immediately kicks in and continues the scene. So I just kind of trail off.
Is there blood or just a blemish?
It's blood. There's like a cut across your face. It's just bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, okay. I do the.
Yeah. You take 10 stress from being attacked in this manner.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah. Does that put you at your stress explosion?
What our stress explosion is
so
our
it's
spirit,
your
right?
spirit, right?
It's 10 times your spirit. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, it's not 10 times your spirit. Yes. Stress explosion happens at 10 times your
We
spirit.
all have 10
Okay,
spirits,
so
yeah.
I'm at 0 now.
Okay. Yeah, remember that it's actually counting up. All right.
What do you mean?
let's see
Hold on
here.
a second. Okay, it says stress, and
Yeah,
then
your
it
stress
says
is counting
spirit
up.
10.
Right. Your stress is counting up, it's not reducing your spirit. And this is
Oh.
important because for every minute you spend in the stress explosion, your stress reduces by 1. So I'm going to set
Okay,
a
so
timer.
how do I? Okay, I hit a stress explosion if I get 10 stress, since that's my spirit.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm in a stress explosion right now.
Okay. So
Okay.
what's your stress explosion, Zeke? It is gambling.
Gambling.
Nice. Okay,
I've got an idea for this.
I'm starting the timer. So for the next 10 minutes, you can't do anything unless it includes gambling somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she hits, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, and I just try and do the best I can, and then I look at Muramasa.
Yes.
I look at Muramasa, and I kind of bashfully look at her and say, I bet you can't do that to the other cheek.
Would you roll your cunning? I think is what that would be.
That's gambling, right? I bet.
No,
you
that
can't-
totally. Absolutely.
Gambling with your life.
Okay, here we go. Cunning. 3.
3.
I
Huh?
won't, yeah, 3 times 3. Yeah. Or 1
so
times 3.
She's going to be trying to resist with her cunning as well. So roll.
Oh, great.
Whoops, that's not what it is. Yeah,
Well,
there we
it's
go.
2 times.
That's better. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. She actually won out. So as a consequence, you take, what's your cunning? Your cunning is 1?
1.
You
Yeah.
take 4 more stress.
Okay, so
And
I'm at 14 total.
She actually lashes out at you with her whip again and slashes you across the other cheek. And she says, I don't accept your bet. Let's see here. I need to change the time on this up to 13 minutes now. There we go.
Well, you won anyway. Anytime
Yes.
you want to do double or nothing, let me know.
Were you the one, Zeke, who cleaned yourself really well? Was that
That
what
was
happened?
me. That was me.
Yeah, okay. So she looks around at you all and she says, I'm very disappointed that none of you have cleaned the floor. None of you brought me dinner. None of you thought to wake me up, or breakfast. None of you brought me breakfast. None of you thought to wake me up. I am very disappointed in you maids. But at least Suki here has cleaned herself very, very well. Suki, well done. She looks at you and she nods perfunctorily.
I nod
Let's see.
once again.
How many points of favor do you gain for that?
Ooh, I gained favor.
Yes. So, let's see. I'm going to say the three of you gain 1d6 favor each for being here, and then JP, you're going to gain an additional 1d6. So
Are we
each of
rolling
you
this?
roll. Yeah, each of you roll 1d6.
Okay. Go ahead, Octopimp.
1.
Nice. Octopimp, you gain. one
Let me just
favor.
roll from the character sheet. You want me to roll 2d6?
Yeah.
9.
9. Very nice.
9.
Okay. Yes. So she pauses once the three of you have gotten into line, and she paces back and forth in front of you. Her heels clicking on the polished black floor of the triumphal promenade. She says, "There are 7 days until my sister Murasama comes to the Killer Sun. She will be here soon, and this place must be spick and span by the time she gets here. When she arrives, she and I will decide upon a new supreme commander of the Imperial Mecha Army. It will be one of you four. Speaking of which, where is Neko-chan? Neko-chan?" And she goes to a panel on the wall and pushes a button, and then she screams into it, "Neko-chan!" And we hear it "Neko-chan! Neko-chan!" echoing throughout the entire Killer Sun. What are you doing at that point in time, Neko-chan?
Me.
Yeah.
I mean, did these things overlap time-wise at all? Am
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still down there struggling
I'm still
with
down
this
there.
thing.
So,
Probably, okay, I think the situation you find yourself in is that there are all of these cables that have sprung out of this panel, and they've wrapped around you, and D4NQ or RQ is trying to pull them off of you, saying, "Oh dear, oh dear."
Yeah, so now not only is my maid outfit covered in kind of crusted slime at this
Yeah.
point, it's now very greasy, and I'm dealing with yet another sort of tentacle-esque situation, just looking for all the world, so fed up with my life. And then I hear her voice echo through this gigantic chamber, and I just I get so angry. And then immediately look to the droid and say, "Get me out of here now."
Use your cunning, I guess.
Can you guys hear me?
Fucking fuck!
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can I roll something other than a 1? Just goddamn once in my life? Jesus
I
Christ!
should be coming back.
All right, let me look at what the thresholds are here, because you might be able to do it. Because Dark is actually he's pretty subservient to you maids.
What were you saying, Zeke?
I should be coming back. My internet just shut off for a second. Yep, it looks like it's coming back right now. I'm gonna try and
Great.
join the call.
Okay, cool.
The minimum necessary to succeed at an action is 4. Well,
Oh, well.
no, we're okay. Don't do anything. Don't touch it. JP, what do we do?
What?
Are we still alive? I'm getting a call from Zeke.
No, we're good. Yeah.
All right, okay, good.
Yeah, I answered it. It's fine.
No, I'm hearing 2 of you.
Zeke, we're hearing everyone. Zeke's just he's.
No, I can. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Is that
All
better
right,
now?
we're fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you sound good,
What?
Zeke.
I can't
Sorry
see.
about that.
I can't see anyone either, but that's okay. I don't actually need to see you.
What did you guys do?
I don't know. It's all broken, but that's okay.
It's all good
okay.
for me. We're all good.
Oh, I want to be able
Yeah.
to see everybody.
We can reset in the next break.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My internet just went completely out. for no reason.
No problem.
All good, all good. So Muramasa was just saying, Zeke, that her sister Murasama is going to arrive in 7 days. She wants the entire station cleaned up, everything attended to, and she wants to make sure that we have a welcoming ceremony for her sister that's going to impress her. And at the end of that time, she and her sister will appoint a new supreme commander of the Imperial Mecha Army. So,
At hearing that they'll appoint a new supreme commander of the Mecha Army, my cool facade will perk up a little bit. Like I'll just my head will kind of go like that, just a little bit up, and I'll kind of look out of the corner of my eye.
beautiful. Cool. Yeah, so she says, well, chop to it. There's much work that needs to be done, and I'm sure if you are enterprising and you put your minds to it, you can come up with new tasks that will impress me even more.
I need to get favor.
Yes, you do need to roll favor. Roll 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah, roll a d6.
It's for
Okay.
it's for showing up at the briefing.
Gotcha. 5.
Not bad. All right. Yeah, you gain 5 favor. So now that we're here and we're talking about it, it's good to just remind ourselves what favor can be used for. Yeah, where is it?
It can be used for a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
it can be.
Yes, it can.
Yes.
Yes, here we go. You can spend favor at any time to remove stress, 1 for 1, to raise an attribute by spending 10 times the new level in favor. So if you're raising something from 0 to 1, then you can spend 10 favor to do that.
Nice.
You can spend 1d6 favor to gain a +1 bonus to your roll, and that's before you do the multiplication, so that's pretty big. Or you can trigger a random event by spending 1d6 favor. And this is like, these things crazy change up
Yes.
what's happening. Yeah.
That's
so,
the best part of the game, in my opinion.
Totally. Okay. Yeah. So, Neko-chan, finally you managed to extract yourself from the cables that you've gotten yourself tangled up in, while D4RQ goes running around the platform. Oh dear, we missed the briefing. We'll all die.
It'll be fine.
I think finally you probably like hit it with a hammer or something like that. What do you do for the final blow to get this reactor core working properly again, the generator working properly?
You know, after doing so many convoluted things that just were not working whatsoever, at the very end, I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do with this. And I like lean against it, and it,
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those just like set my hand on it, and it just suddenly is fine.
Yeah.
God.
You like set your hand on it and you push like a button or something like that, and it just goes cha-ching, boo,
Yeah.
and then the entire column of light turns white instead of purple. And then D4RQ looks at you and he says, oh my, that was really well done. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
We'll all live. It's a miracle. D4RQ holds his hand up to his head like a phone, and an antenna pops out of his thumb, and he says, "Hi, mistress. We fixed it. We fixed the generator." And you hear Muramasa's voice coming over the phone. She says, "What? Who is this? Who's calling me in my bathroom?" You know, he's kind of blown away by the sound coming out of his earpiece here. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just like, I mean, at first when he started the call, I was like, no, because I just like did not want to talk to her at all. So I was like, no. So I'm still just like kind of waiting to hear what he says to her.
Yeah. He says, yes, we have fixed it. And here is Neko-chan. She's the one who fixed it. Neko-chan, it's Muramasa. And he holds out his hand to you.
Hello, mistress. How are you doing?
She says, Neko-chan, you missed the meeting. How could you do such a thing? You knew that I wanted you there.
Well, I was informed that there was a matter of keeping my mistress safe. So I decided to put your well-being above the meeting. I'm very sorry, mistress, if I made the wrong call.
Yeah, very nice, very smooth, very cunning, perhaps.
Should
You roll?
I swear to God. I get a 1, I quit. Thank you.
Look at that. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay. You hear the sound of like a blow dryer coming over the headset. Finally it stops and she says, "Oh, what's that? Well, it seems like the generator is working again. My blow dryer is finally functional." And you can hear like the sound of the smile beaming through the handset. And probably like in the audience, we see like that diagonal cut where on one hand we see Muramasa with her hair that's like all frizzed out, poof, from blow drying it. And on the other side, we've got the grease and slime covered Neko-chan standing there with like this robot's hand up to her head. And she says, "Neko-chan, very well done." And then she hangs up, click. Neko-chan, would you roll 1d6 and gain 1d6 favor?
Is it still whoever has the most favor at the end of the game wins?
Yes.
Okay, just so you guys, whoever has the most favor at the
Yeah.
end of the game wins. Yeah.
Earning favor is that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
All right, great. So let's see. It's the first day. I should do something to like mark down days. Hang on. It's tracking time.
Quick question: does the master have like stress levels of her own and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I was just wondering because like my friendship thing, whatever. Okay.
All right, cool. So we're on day number 1. Let's find out what kind of activities need to be done today. Who has the most favor?
I think I do with 11.
I think Zeke has 14.
What?
No,
How
that's stress.
Nope.
Yeah.
he's
No,
got
I
nine.
have
Rub it
9
in.
total.
Rub it in.
Not-
Rub it in, Steven.
And he's still gambling. Okay.
Well, I just don't like I'll continue to do that as when the scene's on me or whatever.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, let's just see you in the background of another scene. Like, how are you gambling?
Do I know that Suki has a ray gun? Would I know that?
Suki? Would he? Would she?
No, I don't think you would.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just. What are you wearing?
A white gown. It's this one, but white.
Okay.
But I also I like, much like this one, I barely fit in the dress.
Do you have like a bonnet or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
White bonnet.
So I will approach Suki after the master has left and say, "Wow, that is a very nice bonnet you have.
Thank you.
Are you very attached to it?
Yes.
You are.
Yes. Why do you
Well-
ask? And I start playing with it.
Well, I tell you what. I will owe you one favor. If I lose this coin flip, I will owe you one favor. If I win, I get your bonnet. What do you think?"
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'll roll a
Gambling on the
1d. I'll roll a
master's
1d2, I'll roll a 1d2, and you just call 1 or 2.
I think we should do this with opposed luck rolls.
Am I seeing
Sure.
this?
Why not? Why not?
Are we
Yeah,
all-
you're seeing this. This is in front of the two of you.
I'm seeing
This
this.
is in front of
I will scoff at them wasting their valuable maid time like this with a.
Yeah. Are you running off to get something done?
I want to go clean. Where's the dirtiest place?
First of all, JP, would you roll 1d6 because you have the most favor?
Okay.
Let's find out
6.
what needs to be done today. Today, the most important task to get done is training the troops. So,
Okay.
what's your name? God, Michiko, or you know that today is troop training day. So maybe that's where you're like running off to the troop barracks to organize some training exercises. Okay, yes, let's do opposed luck rolls.
Okay.
So
There's mine.
I gotta be an 8.
BP's
Yep.
got an 8.
9.
Oh shit, Suki!
Rotten bastard.
I stick my hand up and go, pay up, please.
All right, it was luck versus luck. So
Well, you remember
PP.
what the bet was. I will owe you one favor. So
Oh dang!
as long as it's reasonable, I will complete it.
very nice, very nice. So from losing that challenge, PP, you do gain 4 stress.
Holy Jesus.
But you the timer had just run out actually, so you were down to 0. So now you're at 4 stress.
Okay. In that case, I will now friendship. I take 1d6 stress to relieve 2d6 stress
On someone else, yes.
Now, does that have a lasting effect other than numbers, or
No.
do they like think I'm a friend then?
I mean, I'm sure it's like you act as their friend in order to
Okay.
comfort them, and then you gain some stress in order to reduce the stress from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you? I don't know if I can even ask if someone has stress. Oh, how about this? So, I see that you won the bet. Suki, how do you feel? Are you worried about what the master will do to us if we don't do our jobs correctly?
You see me kind of like look up to the sky and daydream, and then it's a picture of me and you bent over with the master whipping us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then like a big smile on my face, and I'm like, no, not at all.
All right then.
We need to go
And
train the
then
troops.
I turn away, and you could probably hear a little low grumbling from me under my breath because my voice changes.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I turn around. God damn it. And I walk away to find out what the duties are for today.
As you're passing the door, Pee-Pee-chan, you bump your head on it. You forgot to duck down, and you bump your head on it.
Of course, because I'm tall. Of course. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
these long bones of mine.
Okay. So, are all of you trying
what
to
door?
participate?
Where am I going? Where are we going?
Well,
We're going
there's
to train
the
the troops.
doorway that leads to the triumphal gallery or whatever, and that's where Muramasa came walking out of and then went back into. And also, since it's troop training day, you have to go over to the troop barracks in order to train them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, are all of you going to try and participate in the troop training?
Sure.
Yes.
Is
Let's
that
do
the
it.
only thing? Like,
Oh.
is there anything else? Do we get to choose a thing, or is that what all of us should be doing?
You can definitely do anything else that you want, especially if you want to like set up some sort of reception for her sister when she arrives. You can
Oh,
do
yeah.
things each day to try and like put together a really nice reception. And then we'll do the actual rolling at the end, but good preparations will give you bonuses or penalties to the dice you're rolling at the end when you're pulling off your reception.
I'm definitely going.
So if the troops need training, do the barracks need cleaning at all? Because I'm sure that it's probably pretty dirty if they're training.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
They've got like clothes and weapons just sort of lying around everywhere. And there's like a plate with like cakes piled high on it, but there's crumbs all around the outside.
I'll go clean it. I'll go make sure I'll go tidy that up.
Okay.
I will
So-
find as soon as I see Uzumaki. Obviously, she's filthy and from the tentacles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, when
As-
you see me, I'm just like,
there, as soon as I,
I
see
look
you,
so
where-
fed up. I'm basically like stalking.
Yeah, just let me know whenever that is. Whenever I see her.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I would probably like be on the way to changing my outfit, like
Got it.
putting on.
I would love to bump into you in the hallway then.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That sounds fine. Yeah, you two bump into each other as Uzumaki is on the way back to, or Neko-chan is on the way back to her. Well, I guess you would have to go
The
down to the
detention
detention level. So you'd have to like go looking for her. Is that something that you want to do?
No, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it. I just like when I see her next, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, right. So you're able to go get yourself changed up, Neko-chan, and clean off your stuff. Would you roll a skill check? Let's see how quickly you get it done. Holy shit. At last.
Wow.
Of course.
Basically, you just do a magical girl transformation once you reach your room, and your outfit is perfectly clean. Paching!
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So I think probably as a result of your speed with that, you walk into the troop training at the same time as the other three.
Cool.
What's Octopimp's name? Oh my gosh.
Michiko.
Yeah, Michiko got there first since she left immediately. But the other three of you, Pipisuki and Neko-chan, all three of you arrive together.
Pee-Pee and Suki two people,
So,
not Pipisuki. That's
Yeah,
two
I
different-
stop Uzumaki, and I just kind of touch her arm very, very gently, like,
What?
hi.
Hi.
You weren't at the meeting this morning. What happened?
Oh, I was doing a thing in the reactor core. Don't worry about it. Where's everybody else?
You seem very upset.
I've had a very stressful day.
I will friendship you.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say no.
No, gotta go with it. Gotta go with it.
I think it totally works. I will friendship you.
I will friendship you. I will be
And
friends
that's where
with you now.
That's where you do the wild take, where it's like your head's really big and you've got the pointed
fine.
teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fine.
Do you,
Yeah, actually, when
Ding, ding, eyes open, blink, blink, blink. And then, so I take 1d6 stress to relieve 2d6 from her.
yeah. What are you doing to show your friendship to her? What does that look?
What are you wearing? And what do you look like again?
I look like this, except my hair is brown and
Okay.
my maid outfit is indigo.
Okay. I look at you and I say, you are so beautiful, and your hair, would you let me do your hair sometime? Because I would love to make it just a little younger and spunkier.
Steven, am I near when this is happening?
The three of you are all near each other. Yes.
Okay, so on the outside I look very cool, very very tough. I've got my pecs flushed again with my arms underneath them, and I start to daydream, and the scene goes from playing with hair to much more scandalous. And I just smile.
Oh,
Fills my
Steven,
face.
just as a side note before I forget again,
Yeah.
just so you know, like I'm wearing a necklace. That's my
Okay.
shurikens. That's my shurikens.
They're shurikens. Cool. Yeah.
They
Sounds
just
good.
bust off and I can,
Yeah.
whatever. And
Throw them
earrings too, like jewelry. That's Anyway,
Nice.
but anyways, that's my offer. Like, if you want me to, I can
Oh,
make your hair a little more young and spunky.
So I've been so like on the defensive all day and just like ready for bullshit that it comes across so sweetly that I'm sort of caught off guard. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, after our duties are done today, come to my quarters. I have all of the equipment. We will make you even more beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
So, I'll take 1d6 for me and
Yep.
2d6 off of your stress.
Yes.
Okay,
So do I roll that?
Yeah. Go ahead. So you get to reduce your stress by 2d6.
I'll take 3 more,
Yes.
so I'm up to
So I
7
reduced
total.
by 3. 8, 7, 6.
Did you roll a 1 and a 2? Yep. That's what you rolled.
Cool.
Always.
Thanks.
All right, to work, I guess.
Michiko's not with us, right?
I should be. there.
Neko-chan, did you roll 2d6 to reduce your stress?
Yeah, she
I
rolled
did,
a 3.
yeah. I rolled a wait.
She rolled
No,
2d6.
you roll 3 times d6.
Wait, what happened there? Wait, what the fuck?
You rolled 2d6.
I think that was a previous roll.
Oh yeah, you got to.
You just need to roll 2d6, Dodger.
Yeah, I hit the 2d6 button.
Yeah, it rolled it. It counted as a 3.
Oh wow, it just
yeah, it
showed
was
up.
a 3. Yeah.
No, it's
Okay,
a 5. Oh no, okay, what?
Right above
What?
that. It says 3.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
it
yes.
happened under
Right.
the 18.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
when
yeah.
I rolled 2d6.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah.
Oh, so you minus 3 and I up 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So after I snap back from my overactive imagination, are we in front of the troops?
Yes, you're in their barracks and they're all lounging around and probably they're like talking loudly and boisterously and eating, dumplings or something like that.
Michiko, what are you doing as this is happening? Have you already started to train the troops or interact?
You were
with the
there
troops?
first, Michiko. So yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, me? Sorry.
Yes.
I'd like to. Can I clean up? Like, is there a mess I can clean up somewhere?
Oh yeah, totally. There's right. That's what you said you wanted to clean up. Are you cleaning up the crumbs and stuff around the food table?
Yes, and any like clothes that are laying around or weapons or anything.
Yeah, this is a serious mess. It's crazy dirty in here. So go ahead and give us a skill roll.
And then I also have instant cleaning. Does that make me
Oh.
clean this instantly?
What does instant cleaning give for you again? It's
I-
like plus 1 to your skill whenever you do any cleaning abilities.
And my skill is 4 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Do any of you want to try and interfere?
For cleaning?
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a camera in the corner with a video monitor on it, and the video monitor turns on, and you see Muramasa sitting there, tightly done up, prim, like her hair in a bun now, and she says, "I'm watching. I want to see how well everything gets cleaned. Know that I am watching to see which of you will be the best maid." And then chink, the screen turns off.
Do we know what she means by train the guards? Or train the troops or whatever?
Yeah, totally. You're gonna.
Okay, cool. I have an idea what I want to do then.
Yeah. Okay, so hang on.
I don't think we're going to interrupt or interfere with Michiko.
Nobody's gonna interrupt Michiko. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Michiko,
I
go ahead.
thought about having a random event happen, but it's too early.
Okay.
Michiko, go ahead and roll your skill.
All right. Roll a d6.
Yeah, 1d6 times your skill, so times 5. So you
3.
get a 15.
Yes.
Yep, totally. You go in a whirlwind through the room. Yeah, it's like you turn into like a tornado or something. What does this look like?
I strike a pose before I clean, and then suddenly I'm gone, instant transmission style. And then on the other side of the room, I've landed in a pose like this, and everything's clean behind me.
Nice.
Damn.
Do you have like a pile of stuff in your hands, or is it just like everything got cleaned, or like folded, done?
I stand up, hold out my hand, and then it lands. The folded uniforms all land on my hand in a pile going up perfectly like that. Amazing. And then I throw them into into where they're supposed to go, like that.
Awesome.
And then I'll turn my back to everyone and say, "That's how you do it."
Wait, so are the troops watching all of this happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably all of the troops also, like as you bust past them, each of them get stood up and like put in uniform, and they're all standing up like perfectly straight in a row down this hallway.
So are they watching this intently?
Well, like this was like an instantaneous kind of thing. She just went
Okay.
whirlwinding down this passageway. Yeah. And all of it, like they're kind of looking at each other like, "Oh, what just happened?"
I grab Uzumaki.
Yeah.
I grab Uzumaki. Oh, actually, I don't have to. I forget I'm tall, so
True.
I kind of lean down to Uzumaki. Would you be willing to follow my lead on something?
Maybe.
You'll understand. It'll get us in good with the master. I promise.
I don't know if I trust you, I'll be honest.
That's okay. You don't have to trust me. Just follow my lead. If you don't trust me, I will be the only one that looks like a fool. So with that, I leave and I start walking through. Like, are they like lined up in rows and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I walk to like through like the middle of them, and then they're all just looking forward, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I walk
They're
through
all
them.
standing at attention.
Perfect. I walk through them, and then I double back, and I get behind one of the guys in the first row, and I get on all fours behind him, and I look at Uzumaki.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like on all fours behind him, like push him over.
Just like for him to fall flat on his face.
No, to over back, like the old elementary school trick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
tabletop.
Yeah, he's trying to push him over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
How,
Okay.
how apropos.
You're
I do
asking
not.
Uzumaki to
I
push
feel
him
like if-
backwards.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So you want Uzumaki to push him over backwards so that he falls
Yeah.
over
Okay.
you.
Standing up like this, and I'm like on all fours behind him, and you push him back over.
Yeah, so
like
they
that.
fall on top of the other person, no matter
Yeah,
what.
you are facing him.
You
come
never,
up
you
to
never
him
did
and
that
shove him
before
in
in
the chest.
elementary school, Dodger? You never saw that happen?
Yeah, it's called tabletopping.
Yeah.
No, I can't imagine this at all. I don't
So
know what this
so
is.
apropos right now.
So imagine that JP is standing upright, and then behind JP is Zeke crouched down. And then I come up to JP, I'm like, "Oh, hi, JP," and then I just shove him, and he falls backwards, but he trips over Zeke, and then he falls down.
Yeah, I'm on my hands and knees behind him, like knee height, and he just trips over backwards.
Yep.
I just like I see all of this happening, and I can just envision how like weird this is going to be. So in a very cool, sexy way, I just sort of like flip my hair and go, I think I'd rather work with the weapons and then eye the boys and then just walk out towards where
Nice.
all of the weapons are so
Yeah.
that I can clean them.
So as that
weapons are-
happens, I see Pee-Pee John.
Well, if I see her turn around, I'm sitting there looking like an asshole, looking to anybody to help me.
Yep,
and if
totally.
if I catch eyes with Suki, I'm like,
Yeah. So I see Pee-Pee John doing that. And how many soldiers would you say are here?
100.
Do we have a megaphone or anything in the room, or like, is there?
I mean, you're like Japanese maids. I'm sure you can yell super loud.
Okay, yeah. So at loudest, trying to get everyone's attention, I say, "Boys, it's always important to know your surroundings." And I walk over and push the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
that's what
Totally.
I'm talking about. That's exactly what I was getting at. Thank you, JP.
So when that falls, I like cross my arms and then say, "And also, always have your weapons ready." And I just
Yep.
put my arm up in the air and my ray gun appears in it. And then I just put it away. And then I turn around and like pull another ray gun out from behind someone's ear or something.
Yeah.
And just start pulling them from random places.
And I stand up, and I stand up and giggle, and I look down at the soldier that's on the ground, and I go, "What did we learn?"
He's sort of looking around dazed, like there's like, you know, stuff circling his head, and then he snaps out of it. He says, we must always try our best and be aware of our surroundings.
Very good.
Yeah.
I help him up, and I brush off his uniform.
Yeah. So, Pee-Pee-chan, would you roll cunning?
Way to go, roll, Zeke. Roll well.
Oh, I gotta roll. Oh, Pee-Pee-chan. Sorry,
Pee-Pee-chan.
Pee-Pee-chan,
That's
roll
me.
cunning.
That's me. Hold on. Cunning. Oh God. Hey, not
4.
bad for
Okay.
a 1.
Not bad.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, please.
Cool. That's fine. Okay, and JP, what the hell is your character name? Oh my God, Suki.
Suki.
Would you also roll cunning?
Was my name not Suki last time? I forget. Cunning. 6. I'm rolling so well. Holy shit.
Ow!
Nice. Okay, so yeah, Suki, good, and PP. So excellent. All right, so Neko-chan, you are doing weapons training?
Yes, I
Awesome.
wanna go and help sharpen and clean all of the swords and weapons.
Awesome. Now, are you like attending to the infantry weapons or the Gundam weapons?
Oh,
Well, if we're supposed to be helping the troops, whatever this group of troops that we're supposed to be helping, I want to work with their weapons.
Yeah, I think it's either
Yeah,
way.
me
Like,
too.
you know, probably like the officers would be, you know, flying in Gundams in space, but the infantry are, you know, just trained for corridor fighting.
Right. Yeah.
Can I drill them in hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. I'd
Cool.
love to do that.
Why don't you roll athletics? for the
Okay.
hand-to-hand combat check.
All right. Athletics. Oh, we're looking at a 3.
Okay, awesome. So
Womp.
yeah, you start training in hand-to-hand combat, and I think, what do you look like again? Describe yourself for us.
I look like, let's see. Well, I've got a cream outfit. I'd like to think I have the bunny thing going on, sort of like the girl from Daikon 4 with
Yeah.
the old Gynax OVA. And and I've got like the fishnets, you know, and the little collar. I kind of like this whole outfit that I got going on.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start like sparring hand to hand, and then you get into like a serious fight with one of the guys, and he just like ties you up in knots and throws you out of the fight circle, and you're like all tied around yourself. And one of the other guys sort of looks down at you, and they're standing in a group, and they're all looking around, and their faces are all blank, like oh. And then one of them just smiles really big and says, "Ha, a girl that muscular, you'd think she'd be better at this." And everybody else starts laughing, and it totally doesn't go over well.
I'm on the ground and I'm like, like looking at him.
Yeah.
Like I'm pissed.
Yeah, you're just getting angrier and angrier.
Yeah.
Neko-chan, what were you doing? You were like sharpening weapons and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your skill, and let's see how well you can sharpen weapons. If any of you want to like interfere with anything the other maids are doing, definitely feel free to butt in. Remember, you're all competing for favor here.
Well, I didn't want to. We can all see everybody. Like they're not going into separate rooms or anything. We can all see like what everybody's doing.
Yeah, you're all close enough, and stuff is taking
Okay,
long
cool.
enough for people to come in and out and go different
Right.
places.
Okay. So I see this hand-to-hand combat display. I didn't know if I could see it or not. But I see this hand-to-hand combat display, and I kind of walked over to whoever's watching, and I just kind of sit there and look at what happened. And I go, now, it's important also to learn what not to do.
When you're watching,
Michiko.
Ichiko get totally like
Yes,
her ass handed
yes.
to her.
Yes.
Nice.
See, even a loss can be a lesson.
Are you kind of like insulting her?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your cunning and
Jesus
I think-
Christ. Stop
I think-
asking me to roll things.
Michiko, I think in order to defend against this, you're really going to have to use your will to like
Okay.
retain your positive thinking in the face of these insults.
Got it.
Wait. PP, what
rolled-
exactly are you saying?
I said, it's also important to know what not to do. Isn't that right?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Which we just saw.
All right, Michiko, yeah, roll with your will to resist.
yeah.
okay.
That would be an 18.
Nice work.
Is that
Damn.
18? Holy shit. Okay,
Yeah, because
so,
it's three times my roll, right? Because my
Yes.
will is 3. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's an 18.
so Zeke, you take, let's see. Yeah, you take 18 stress.
Of course I
shit.
do. You know, like it makes you not want to bother trying anything against anybody if your skills suck.
Can I
true.
respond? Can I respond to this?
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're delivering some witty rejoinder.
I'll stand up and dust myself off, across my arms, and say, "Next time, I won't let them win."
Nice. Yeah, you look super menacing. There's like a dark shadow across your face.
Yeah.
Everybody
There's
in the,
the sound
background-
effects behind me. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
yeah. There's like
And
there's like
then-
10 guys behind you, all going, "Oh,
And then I
Michiko-chan."
look
Oh.
directly at her and I say, "Want to bet?
Yeah, you get that
I
gleam
want
in
to see
your
you
eye.
do it again, and this time, how about you win?
All right.
I will bet you the apron off of my chest
Oh,
if you
shit.
beat the next person."
All right.
Oh
I-
shit.
I will crack. I say, do I get to pick my opponent? And I'll crack my knuckles and my neck.
Yeah, a guy steps up and he says, "No, you have to fight me." And he stands there and he looks like Louis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, Alexander Lewis Armstrong. Yeah.
Super buff, and his like pecs are like shining. Ching. There's like that moment where everybody's just like, ah. Yeah, and he steps up and he says,
All right.
"Hello, let us fight."
Yada.
Just so,
Very
so,
well.
Steven, just so you know,
Yeah,
my stress is at like 25.
yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but I'm just like, that's the bet thing. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
for
be.
the-
I just
for the
didn't know
next-
if you had to start a timer or something.
Yeah, I've got a timer running for the next
Okay.
4 minutes. You have to game.
24 minutes, jeez.
It's not, dude. I was stuck in it for like 3 hours. Don't worry about it.
Can I
You can rebound very easily.
Can I do the Kame Senin thing where like I'm like normal and then I like flex and my muscles are just like
Yeah, totally.
that? Okay.
And so yeah, your muscles are just like bulging and rippling, and like I think the shot looking at you, like you look very masculine, like you have fairly narrow hips and fairly broad shoulders, and like maybe you like your boobs bounce just a little bit underneath your pecs that you're like jiggling. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
awesome.
as that is happening, Stephen,
Yeah.
I once again very loud in front of all the troops say, "And remember, be prepared for everything." And I trigger a random event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
great.
that's.
I want to see what the event is, and then let's go to a break.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d66, and then let's see.
No, just a D6 for favor, right?
Yeah, we'll roll 1d6 to spend the favor for it.
Oh, okay.
And then d66 for the event itself.
All right, here's the D6 to see how much favor it'll cost below.
Be a
Fuck.
6. Oh!
Oh shit!
That's a lot of favor. All right, and then a
Does
D66.
does it multiply with your 66? Make it a better thing?
So now I'm at 12. So now I'm at 6. Okay. And then you want me to roll a 66?
Yeah.
44.
44. Let's see what that is. Oh, wow. Dang. Okay. You should re-roll because that requires a maid to be seduced in order for it to actually have any effect. So there's
Gotcha.
nothing.
52.
52. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So you say, and remember, be prepared for anything. And then there's this huge crack of thunder. Boom. And then as Michiko and, massive bulk face guy start going at it and wrestling each other, like all of the weapons in the room, they all start lifting up and hovering above the floor. And everybody's looking around at them going, and then they all start like firing and swinging and blasting in all directions. I think that's where our break takes place.
Before we go to break, can I just remind everybody that I rolled an 18 when you told me to, and then we didn't acknowledge it.
Oh, yeah. That's on the skill roll. The skill roll. What
Yeah.
does that do?
18 for that was for cleaning the weapons. Yes. So
Yeah.
you actually, I think this happens just as you put down the last weapon, and it's
I'm like,
sparkling,
all done.
pristine, clean, and then they all start lifting
And
up.
then-
Like
now there's gonna be no misfires on us, or
It's like the one moment of my day where I've been like feeling really accomplished, and then they just fucking lift up and start firing all over the place. And I'm like, fuck.
they fire perfectly. They're straight. The sights are good.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's exactly what happens.
Great. All right, let's take our break and then see how much damage we all incur from that random event. We'll be right back, guys. 2 more hours left here of Maid RPG 2015, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you then.